G'day everyone, welcome to Hook's Kitchen. My name's Andrew and today we're going to be making an old fashioned using whiskey, sugar, Angostura bitters, ice, orange peel. Couldn't be easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a teaspoon of sugar into our glass, along with 2 dashes of orange bitters and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. And what that's going to do is it's going to add a spicy note as well as giving it a nice citrusy lift to it. And what I'd recommend when you actually put your whiskey in is that you choose a whiskey that's fruity, rich and full-bodied, because that way you're going to actually accentuate and showcase those nice fruity notes of the whiskey. And we're going to use 60 mils of that, so we're going to use 2 of these. And what we're going to do first is we're going to give it a little splash. And then we're just going to mix it in with the sugar and the Angostura bitters, just so that we start getting that dilution happening with the sugar. I meant to say dissolving, not dilution. That's a goof. So now that we've got our sugar slightly dissolved, what we're going to do is we're going to start adding some ice into the mix. Now with an old fashioned, you can't rush it. You need to take it very slowly. So we're going to add a little bit of ice at first, and then we're going to start mixing it. You're going to want to keep mixing it until you start seeing that the ice won't dilute anymore, and at which point you need to add a little bit more whiskey and then stir again. And you want to keep stirring again, like I said, until it dilutes a little bit more. And at this point we're going to add a little bit more ice so it keeps it cool. A bit more whiskey, and you basically keep doing that until you've gotten through all your ice and all your whiskey. Now something else I'm going to do today is, instead of just using this bar spoon, I'm going to actually use a quick stick of cinnamon to stir it around as well. And what that's going to do is it's going to add this nice sort of sweet, spicy note to it. And it's something that I do. I haven't really seen anyone else try it. Maybe they have, I don't know, but this is really good. So just keep mixing it. Make sure that you sort of hold the glass at the top here as well, because if you hold it down the bottom here, you're going to accidentally add heat to the drink. And it's just going to make your ice dilute a little bit more. It's a bit of an OCD thing that I have. You can grab it wherever you want, but I think that you'll get a better result if you hold it at the top of the glass. Bit more whiskey. Bit more ice. And the reason why you want to keep stirring it is because you're cooling the drink down and you're diluting it in the proper amount. If you over add ice, you'll get too much water in there and it won't taste like an old fashioned, it'll taste like watery whiskey. However, if you add too much whiskey, all you'll be able to taste is alcohol. And what you want is this nice balance between the two, where it tastes like fruit cakey in a way. It's really quite delicious. At the last point now, so last bit of whiskey, last bits of ice. Now we're at the last stage, so we're going to leave that bit of cinnamon in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit of this zest off this orange peel, just to give it a sort of a nice citrus oil spray at the end, just to garnish it just a little bit. So just cutting a little bit off, straighten it up a bit. And what I also like to do is give it a quick little flame. And that'll give it a sort of like a smoky note to it as well. You can smell that now, actually, it's quite nice and fragrant. Give the zest a little squeeze, put it in the glass, and just at the very end, just a little bit of thyme, which I think adds a nice sort of woody aroma to it at the end. Give it a quick spank just to release all the oils. And there you have it, an old-fashioned whiskey cocktail. We'll give it a quick taste just to let you know. I'm pretty sure it's going to taste fan-bloody-tastic, but you never know. years. Very good for the Australian heat. Cheers everyone, have a good one.